Hello students, welcome to the class 7th standard mathematics. Today we shall learn exercise 1.2 term 2 syllabus. The first question is fill in the following with the place value table. Okay, here the questions are given, that is in the form of decimal, that is 320, that means 320.157, 103.709, 4.003, 360.805. Here they have given the table in the question itself, the hundreds value, tens value, ones value, tens and hundred, thousands. Usually we will write the whole part, that is 1, 10, 100 place values will be. What about the fractional part? Will be writing in the tens value, hundreds value, thousands value, that is 1 by 10, 1 by 100 and 1 by 1000. Now we are going to fill the values from the decimal form. So now look at here 320157. So look at the order. Is there anything mistake? Means just check the order and then change it. Okay, 320157. So the answer, the order is clear. So we can substitute the place value of 2 which is in the tens value. Therefore the answer is 2. So look at the place value of 1 by 10. So here what is 1 by 10? After the decimal we'll get the 1 by 10. So 103 is a whole part. Then 1 by 10 usually comes in the fractional part. So therefore the value is 7. Then the hundreds value is 1 by 100 is 0. Then thousands value is 9. Now look at this 4.003. Here's 0040. So here which means they are asking hundreds place value. So 1 by hundreds means this is 1 by 10, this is 1 by 100, this is 1 by 1000, which means we'll get 0 and 3. 0 and 3. Now come to the fourth subdivision. Here we can find that 360.805. So here they are asking ones place value will be 0. Then tens place value 1, 10, 100. Then the tens place value will be 6. What about the thousands? This is 1 by 10, this is 1 by 100 and the third one is 1 by 1000. So therefore 5 is the place value of 1 by 1000. Now let's move to the second question, that is write the decimal numbers from the following place value table. So look at the place value table. Here they have mentioned the numbers of the decimal. Now hundreds, tens, ones are given. The same way after the decimal point we will be having the fractional part, that is 1 by 10, 1 by 100, 1 by 1000. Now we need to find out the whole number of the decimal form. So how can we write this? So these numbers are in the correct order. Now we are going to write it in the decimal form. So this whole part 100, 10, 1 will be considered as whole part. Then 1 by 10, 1 by 100, 1 by 1000 will be considered as fractional part. Then between this whole part and the fractional part there lies the decimal point. What lies there? There lies the decimal point. Now we can write for the first question 801. So we can write 801 which is the whole part. Then after that we usually place the decimal point. The next we need to write the fractional part as it is 562. Then for the second question we can write 932. So 932. Then the fractional part will be coming after the decimal point 056. So what about here? 047, which means 47. If we 0 we can neglect this place. Then what about the after the decimal point the fractional part will be 509. So the same procedure 503. Then after the decimal point, we'll be having 007, which is the fractional part. For the fifth question, 680. That means 680.310 is a fractional part. Then 109. So look at the table and write it clearly. 109, that means 109. Then the fractional part of this will be coming after the decimal point, that is 908, which is the answer for this table. The third question is, write the following decimal numbers in the place value table. So the decimal numbers are given. Now we are going to write out those values in the table. So how can we write? 25, which means 25. So 2 will be coming under the tens place value and 5 will be coming under the ones value. Then what about 178? So 1 is the tens value, that means here we will be writing. Then hundreds value is 7. Then the thousands value is 8. The same way there is no values for the whole part. Then all this part will be 0, 0. So the remaining fractional part is 0, 2, 5. So here I have written it in the correct order using the decimal numbers, and looking at those place values I have drawn the table. So you just follow the table and construct it. Now 428. So 420 means tens, 8 ones, and the fractional part is 0, 0, 1. Then 173, which means 100s, 7 tens, 3 ones. Then the remaining fractional part, 1 tens place value is 1, hundreds place value is 7, thousands place value is 8. Here there is no hundreds place value, so put 0. Then the tens place value is 1. Then 9 ones are there, and the remaining fractional part is 5 tens, 4 hundreds, and there is no place value for the thousands, then 0 thousands. Next, move to the write each of the following as decimal numbers. The fourth question of the first subdivision is, so we are going to write each of the following as decimal numbers. So how can we write it in decimal form? So this is 20 plus 1, which means this is called whole part. Then the divisional part or the fractional part are called 2 by 10, 3 by 100, 7 by 1000. Before answering this question, check it out the order, whether it has a right order or not. So addition of this 20 plus 1, we get 21. Then after the whole part, we usually put decimal point. Then the fractional part, we can write it 2, 3, 7, which is answer for this first subdivision. For the second subdivision, here we can write 3, only one whole part value is. Then after that, we usually put decimal point. Then the remaining fractional part, 8 by 10, 4 by 100, 5 by 1000, which is in the order. So we can write it 8, 4, 5, which is the answer for this second subdivision. For the third subdivision, only one whole part, that is 6. Then the remaining fractional parts are 0 by 10, 0 by 100, 9 by 1000, which is in the right order. Then 0, 0, 9 is the answer. Now the fourth question is 900 plus 50 plus 6 plus 3 by 100. 3 by 100. Then the values will be, how can we write the decimal numbers? So 900 plus 50 we can write 950. After that we usually keep decimal point. Sorry, here there exists 6, isn't it? So addition of this 4 we get this called whole part. Addition of the whole part we get 956. 56, then point. Then we are getting 3 by 100, isn't it? But here miss the term 1 by 10 term. Therefore, instead of missing those terms, we can add 0 and then write 3 by 100, which means we can write 03, which is the answer for this subdivision, or 956.03 is the answer. The next fifth question, 6 by 10 and 3 by 100 plus 1 by 1000. Only fractional part is given. So if there is no whole part, then put 0. Then after that put decimal point. Then write the remaining fractional part, that is 631, which is the answer for this fourth subdivision and which is the required decimal number for this question.